Hi everybody, my name is Lisa and you've tuned into Junk Journal Gems. Thank you for joining me and welcome to those of you who are new. I hope you take the opportunity to click or slap the subscribe button, and also if you like the video, hit the thumbs up so others can find me as well. Today I'm doing several things. I'm doing a haul. I'm showing you what I picked up over the weekend. And then what I got in the mail from something that I ordered from a dear friend. And I'll tell you about that order and what it's going to spark for the next project. So let's get started. I'm going to take this away first, my pile of my finds, and then we'll come back and take a look at them individually. My first find, I actually got a couple of weeks ago at my local antique mall. And this is a German, let me make sure I have this right. This is a German home sermons book. In my area, we are fortunate to have a fairly significant Amish population. So I suspect that this found its home at the antique mall because it might have been acquired from an Amish family. There were several other German books there as well, but this is the one that I got. She needs a little love, but I just couldn't resist her. The edges have a marbled look, and wait till you see the inside. This is why I had to have it. The font in this book is stunning. And I'm thinking what I will do is make digitals to put on my Etsy so I can share this gorgeous, gorgeous font with all of you. But, oh, it's just stunning, and I had to have it. And she was nice enough to swing me a deal on it, so it made it worth my while. So this was find number one, a local find. Hold on. Gotta find places to put things, and here's Schnibbles. The next item that I got was this weekend. My mom and I took part in, we went and did a little vintage shopping. The weekend was what they call the vintage shop hop, and a lady coordinates just oodles and oodles of stores, shops, handmade craft item shops, you name it. In this vintage shop hop, the whole intention is it's supposed to have a focus of vintage items. But the shops can extend all the way from, I'd say, just a little north of central Illinois, more so in northern Illinois, up through Wisconsin. And my mom and I just hit a couple of shops, 3 shops in Wisconsin. We did find some things. I actually went with no intention of buying junk journal supplies. And some of what you'll see that I found are not junk journal related at all. But many of you enjoy the same pastimes of antiquing and vintage thrifting as I do. So I thought that I'd share it with you. But I couldn't find any of what I was looking for, which, you know, when you're antiquing, you're not always going to find precisely what you're looking for. I was looking for white ironstone. I was looking for, I'm still on the hunt for 2 larger, not matchy-matchy, but semi-coordinating flour or feed sacks. I want to frame them. What else did I have on my list? Now I've forgotten, but I had some other things on my list as well. I found none of those, but I did find some other fun things. I stumbled on this little Wildflowers of America book, and if you've ever seen these, they're so delightful, but it was a good price, so I nabbed it up. These are fun to get. And then I also have, there's more than, I thought I had a couple more, but maybe not, some postcards, pardon me. And some of these were also on sale, but I thought this one was really pretty. I'm always a sucker for greens. My mom found this one. It's super cute. I'm hoping you can see this okay. Never written on. And then this one I didn't even get to open in the shop. They had it taped shut, so I didn't open it. So let's take that opportunity to do that together. So this is a little advertising calendar card. I thought that would just be fun to make some journaling cards out of. Goodness, hold on, I'm going to grab a drink. Thank you. It's a little dry. I found these word flashcards, and I think I got, how many did I get? I think I got maybe about 20 or 21 of them, but they again were a fairly good price, so I snatched these up too. So that's those. There was this precious little box of note cards with these children on it, and I love the patina on the envelopes, and the cards are just so cute. Look at so I just snatched them up. They had to come home with me. Too cute to leave behind. Okay, I've got to add to my pile down here, and I'm probably shaking you. I'm sorry. What else did I get? These are non-junk journal related, but look at this little guy. Just some vintage whisk brooms, and I'm going to hang them on a little peg in my laundry room. I thought they'd be cute in there. So, what else? I found these cigarette cards. They had, I think the person selling them, actually, I felt like I had to tell my mom to start the car so I could run out the door. I don't know that they knew what they had. So I got a really good price on these. Aren't they pretty? I always think cigarette cards are cool, though. They're just fun. So those add to my collection. I'm going to have to date them and see what ages they are. Now this, I found in a booth that specialized in like refinishing furniture. And they had a lot of furniture transfers and huge stamps. Well, these stamps will go perfectly with making journal ephemera. And this is what all is on it. Now this set, let me see if I find a name. It's called Iron Orchid Designs. I think the name of this set is Antiquities. But I'll certainly use this. It also says bonus reusable masks. Let's take a look at them. Definitely not something I needed, but thought, what the heck? Out in a day with Mom, enjoying ourselves, why not? So here's the stamps. I will love every one of these. Now, oh, I see. It's a mask for the stamp itself, so you don't get the stamp on anything else around it. So for each one of the stamp shapes, there's a cutout mask for it. Huh. More for furniture finishing, but which is what the whole purpose of it is. But I was just thrilled with all these stamps for $26. I didn't think it was a bad deal. I mean, think about what we pay for Tim Holtz stamps. So I thought these were pretty cool. I won't bug you with trying to stuff that back inside. And then, whoops, this one is just a me find. It's an old print that is going to go perfectly in my home. The frame needs a little shoring up, but once I fix it up, it will be good as new, and I'm thrilled to have it. I love the muted colors in here. All right. The last find for the weekend was this scrapbook, and I happened to just flip it open. It said vintage postcards. I'm trying to scoot my chair up here. And I thought, well, what the heck? But you guys, for $20, there's all these pictures and postcards in here that I just love. Let me make sure I'm in frame. I love the old colors on these. So somebody did a little bit of traveling, I assume. That none of them are glued down. None of them that I found so far have been used. I think they just got them for memories of their travels. But I just love these old images. There's a handsome fellow in here. He did write a note, but it's in German, so I have no idea what he said. Here's some regular postcards. Let's see if these say anything. Oh, these do. Dear brother. So that's in German. Sent to somebody in Oregon. Oregon, they say. In Wisconsin, we have a community spelled the same, but we pronounce it Oregon. These are cool. This is kind of embossed. Very cool. One's missing. What a beautiful church. Looks like a movie set. Cool. I love that. These are in another language. Would it be New Zealand if it says NZ? But what's the language? I don't know. More beautiful cards. Look at, I love that. In fact, I'm working on a winter themed journal, and I think this would be perfect in it. Another embossed one. And then some postcard photos. These I'm nuts about. I think they're so cool. They're from Michigan. I wonder, nope, Dearborn, Michigan. I wondered if they were from Mackinac Island. But that's it. So that's my album of postcards that I got for 20 bucks. I thought that was pretty good. So those are the shopping finds that I had. And now let's go through this. And this is what I'm going to use to make the next project, along with some other things. But Patty from Sacred Mementos, I'm going to bring the camera down a little. Or a lot. Hold your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've got in here that I ordered from Patty. And she's going to periodically now sell these kits, or what I've been calling a maker's box, so that people can purchase them and make something with it. And if it's somebody then that has a YouTube channel, if they would post on Instagram, make a YouTube video, whatever, then it also helps to promote Patty's channel, which is a channel where she usually, although it can vary, but usually on Mondays and Thursdays, she has sales, or sometimes we just get together and gab. And Patty might show the newest, latest, and greatest things that she's doing. And I've gotten great ideas from Patty too. I did, as you can tell, it looks like a mouse has been through here. I'm the mouse. I was through here. But she included so many cool things. So I want to show you this amazing vial. of, oh boy, I must have been afraid they'd come out, all these little watch parts. And I have a couple of ideas of what to do with this. I cannot wait to play with these little bits and pieces. So that's super cool. And the theme, if there is a theme, there's more of a feel, I would say, to this box of being somewhat mixed media. I love these little envelopes, and you may have seen me. I've gotten packaged watch parts from Patty like this before. I don't know what that is, but it's a thing that presumably goes to a watch. It's the mainspring, whatever. This is the string that was around some stuff. I'll probably use that too. Here's a little bag with a little washi she put on there and a stamp. She's so cute. With all these buttons. Patty, did you know that I like white buttons? Whoops. White buttons are my fave. In fact, I had a couple of ideas on something to do with a few of these, but look at these. I love that crackling look. So these will be fun to play with. And again, I'll use the bag. Ain't no shame in a journal maker or a mixed media creator. Come on. Oh, it wasn't just going to come out. She's got these tucked in here pretty good, but there's some slides. Now these actually, no, I take that back. I almost lied. I thought I ordered these separately. I did not. They were part of this. This looks like some sort of a old landscape. Oh, yeah, old landscape with a couple people walking. Looks to be in Europe somewhere. I can't really tell what this is. Oh, it looks like a tablescape or something. Cool. So that's that. I'm probably taking forever here. Some little game letter tiles. I don't think they're from Scrabble. They don't have the numbers on them. But these all come in handy. These little frames. Let me move the box over a little. Aren't those cool? They're pretty chunky. But I've got some thoughts about these too, because I'll show you what else she included that made my noodle go. Oh, these are cool. They're negatives, and I love the size of them. Even if I do a piece and you can't see what the image is, I don't care, because I love this amber color. The amber color reminds me of those amber colored jars, those old jars. I know what bleach came in them. I don't know what else did. Like the color of a beer bottle. And I don't drink. I don't drink beer, especially because I don't care for it. This is going to go on my winter theme journal. I've got an idea for that. But this is like, I don't know what this would have been intended for initially. Got some ideas for both of these too. Wonder what they were from. And the bag, I mean, come on. I'm going to be using that too. Another pretty sack. And look at all these things that Patty included. Some of the Tim Holtz photos. I love these. That girl, I think, is so pretty. She just looks like a character. And then some other Tim Holtz pictures. And this is a, what do they call them? Baseboards? Are these one of the baseboards? But it's that thicker Tim Holtz stuff. And some Tim Holtz words. These are fun too. So that is the box O Treasures from Patty. And I had also ordered from her, pardon the noise, just tuck these back in here for a moment. I had also ordered these from Patty. These, I can't wait to use. I'm so stinking excited about these. These are, oh, Patty, I can't get it out now. They're little films. Is that cool or what? I have no idea what's on it. I really don't care. I just love the texture of it. And I got 2 of these because a little fear of it running out came through. I'm scared to take these out, but I want to show you. These are glass, and they came from the Art Institute of Chicago, but they are glass images of artwork. And can you see that image? Is that cool? So that's that one. I'll put it back in here because I know myself too well. And then let's check out this one. This one's cool too. It's like a old war scene. Does it say? I don't know. It's from a lithograph. I can't tell. Midnight Review, 1837. I don't know, but these are fabulous. I love them. And then Creative Patty made these. I don't want to take it out of here, but these are leather pieces that she made. And then she's got them on some beautiful papers and envelopes. These are some leather tags. You know what? This one I do want to take out just because I want to feel it. Feeling tactile. Oh, God, that feels so good. It's so soft, you guys. That feels so good. And this is an envelope that she's printed on because she's clever like that. Clever Patty. So these will be fun to play with too. Now, do I have an exact idea of what I'm going to do with them? No. But I've got a general brainstorm. And she also made these wax seals too. Okay, and this I got from her also. It's so old and worn, I can feel on the edges where hands have worn it. It almost feels like suede. But these are cool, and I want to make images out of these too. They're old hymns. It doesn't have the music notes on it, just the words, and some Bible verses. So, the Juvenile Scholars Quarterly. I wonder if kids use these. Looks like they were mailed though. I wondered if they used them in like Sunday school, or even if they went to a parochial school. I went to a parochial grade school, but we didn't have this. Before my time, I can safely say. All right, let me show you what I've got rolling around in my head here. We can play around a little bit. So this is a book cover that I've wanted to make into a journal. So I took the guts out of it already. But the image is worn. It's got some scratches. Sometimes I don't mind that, but I'm not really in love with this particular image. So I thought it might be fun to make some sort of a topper on here. I want to leave this beautiful edge where it's all embossed on the book cover. Yeah, and we can just leave the back. I'll need to probably reinforce this a little bit, and I'll fix this. I won't leave that as is. I kept these like this just in case I wanted to reuse these for something else. Sometimes I use them for backings for tags or something. But then I wondered, how do I want to do this? So let's just lay this out flat. Otherwise it's going to bug me. I keep looking to make sure you all can see. And then if I had, I don't think my file folder die, the folder would end up being smaller than this. But I had in mind like a file folder type of thing that could open with some sort of closure. And then decorate that and have it on the inside with some things as well. So let's just build on that thought a little bit. So let's set that aside here. So if I had a folder on top of here, this is, now you get to see how my ideas shroom. I'm just going to start taking out some of these things. I've got a couple of ideas for these. See, I love that color against that. Yeah, I love that. I know what I want to do with that already. Whether it goes inside the journal or on the outside, I'm not sure. I wonder if I can make a word out of these. What letters did you give me, Patty? Ooh, maybe we can spell Patty. Wouldn't that be funny? No? Oh, Patty. I don't think. I don't know. If you see a word that I'm not seeing off the top of my head here, give me a holler. Mall. I don't think so. Or if anybody knows French or something. I'm going to have to play with this. I might not make like an exact word, but maybe I'll do something else with them. I'm just going to put these in here because I know myself. These are the Tim Holtz things. This is another thing I wondered about, putting one of these. She's kind of cool in there, isn't she? Is that recessed at all? Huh. Sometimes one thought leads to another. These are slides that didn't want to come out. See, it'd be kind of cool to layer some of these images somehow. Whoops. Maybe not upside down. I don't mind it sideways, but then if I had something like this behind it with the color, I don't know. I'll play around with that. Do you kind of see where I'm going a little bit? Those can go on the inside. I also have another. And then I thought about doing like a collage on the cover with the buttons. And I have more buttons too. There's no end to the buttons. Because if I see them, they have to come home with me. Especially if they're white. Not always if they're other colors. Like I did see some buttons this weekend, but they were all very modern and too colorful for my blood. But this is cool. I want to use that. And I have some other parts from Patty. But I also thought it might be cool to take one of these and somehow cushion it. So see, I'm kind of all over the place, aren't I? Oh, here's a couple of other things I missed. Let me get this out of here. So this I wanted to use definitely too. Either like that or on the spine, maybe. I just love the metal piece on here. Love, love, love that. And this is another little watch piece. This is the, and I love the glassine that it's wrapped in. Or is this wax paper? I'm not sure. No, I think it's wax paper. But this is a cool little piece too. So I don't want to lose this paper because that might come in handy also. All right, so you kind of get the gist of where I'm heading with this as far as the feel of it. Or did I confuse you? So I think what I will do is I will work on pulling the base of this together off camera and get my thoughts squared away a little better. And then when we come back, we can really start working on the assembly of the cover. So that's what I'm up to. If you've got ideas for what we can do with all these little pieces parts, feel free to add your thoughts in the comment box. I would love to hear your ideas as well. And I thank you for joining me at Junk Journal Gems. Have a great day.